Journey is, we got her all like in the mermaid merch, the Halle Bailey merch for the Little Mermaid.
And I got a pocket with a shell.
And we found everything at Target. We're actually going with my mother and also my sister and my niece, but they are in the other car. But I'm excited to see Mermaid. I think I'm just as excited as like the kids. Like I'm like I can't wait to see it either. You think Harmony gonna fall asleep? Probably. But I think the tickets that I bought is like 3D, so we should be watching some 3D stuff. So that should be cool.
Yeah, and this is the first time they ever told me we were gonna go see the Little Mermaid, and I am so excited. And I been saying, Grandma said she's gonna buy me a Little Mermaid toy that we saw at the store. Where she got her shoes from.
So with the Halle Bailey being the Little Mermaid, like they have so much merch for her, and like dolls and toys, and of course we're going to support the Black Mermaid. So
because the Little Mermaid was coming out.
Right, and we were supposed to get the doll before the movie, but we didn't make it to the store, and we're running late now. So we're going to get the doll
when the movie's done.
Yeah, after the movie, we're going to stop and get the doll. But I think the merch that they have for her is so cute. Like, I just love it. I love it. It's so cute. So, yeah, off to the movies. So, talk to y'all in a little bit. Oh, never mind. What's up, y'all? So today is a new day, and today I'm feeling like DIYing. So I've been wanting to make my own like artwork for a while now, but I kept putting it on a back burner, mainly because I think just I was scared. Like, I've seen people do these like artwork projects so many times, but when it comes to me, it's like I'm a perfectionist, and so like even though most of the time when I do things like the first time they come out good, it's just that I'm such a perfectionist. Sometimes before I even do it, I'm in my head so much, like I discourage myself from doing it. But anyway, I want to make the artwork today. Now, I already made 2 off camera, so that is why now I'm able to film it, because those 2 came out great. And now I want to bring it to y'all and show y'all how I did this, and then, you know, we'll create this masterpiece together. Now, in total, I'm gonna have 3 pieces of artwork. The 2 that are already done, I'm not gonna show y'all yet. I'll show y'all those after we finish the last one, and then I want to hang them up, so we'll do all of that. But yeah, that's what we're doing today, a little mini DIY. And yeah, we're gonna finally get these art pieces together. Now, the only thing that I'm struggling with is the color that I chose. Y'all will see the color that I'm going with. I mean, we'll see if it looks right. I guess, you know, I could always change the color again if I want to, but we'll just see. I'll show y'all. Y'all let me know. I won't do anything until like I put this video up, get y'all opinion, and then make the next step. But okay, let's go ahead and work on the artwork. So I'm gonna be doing the art on canvas, of course. I'm gonna be doing the art on canvas. So I got these canvases. I got, like, it came in like a 3-pack. And then we're going to be needing baking soda, which is already open because, like I said, I already did it. Of course, you're gonna need painter's tape, and I just got the frog tape. I've had this for years, so. And then I'm using for my project acrylic paint, and this is satin acrylic paint, but my artwork is going to be half matte, half satin, and I'll kind of explain that like while we're doing the DIY. And then I just have like this paper bowl and a few paint brushes for the project. So that's what we're about to do. We're going to dig into this project. I'm going to switch over probably to a voiceover so I can watch TV while I'm doing this. And then I'll be back to show y'all the finished product of all 3 pieces of artwork once we finish this 3rd one. Before getting started with the artwork, I did want to go ahead and scroll through my Pinterest and show you my inspiration and where I got my ideas from for my artwork. So just scrolling through, these are a bunch of like pins that I have saved, and this is what really gave me like the true inspiration on how I wanted to do my artwork. If I wanted to keep some matte and some like satin, the texture that I wanted to do for the vibe of my painting, and everything else regarding my painting. This was all of my inspo.
Travel like the narco, got dope like Pablo, cut throat like Pablo, chop trees with the Draco, on the north got Diego, say hasta luego, we'll be in rapping kilo, snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, fly high like a sauna, bouncing off and I'm trying to weave an anaconda, jumping in the water, trying to slip across the water glass, see cars out, got me big bad for Ronald, out, bag of money, know I gotta have it, savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali, Atlantic, nigga turn them in about the cabbage, kill his whole family, they run off with the package, I just put it back on the way to Bogota, poke his eyes out, and I'm telling what he saw, I'm watch out, I don't know if he'll talk, get a chainsaw and I'ma saw our legs off, they know that we're a gang, but they say that we're a ring, investigating, taking pictures of the whole thing, undercover trying to do his thing, 10 mil on a plane, going straight to military, trapping like the narco, got dope like Pablo, cut throat like Pablo, chop trees with the Draco, on the north got Diego, say hasta luego, we'll be in rapping kilo, snub nose with potato, hey, cold gang with the cocaine, the more money make more rain, going up a pain while I'm back in propane, point blank range, give a nigga nose range, skip to my loo with the pack and the cat, jiffy, loo with the bricks, where they at, drippin', ooze, the paddock all wet, birds in the truck, they ain't leaving at the nest, get pie face set like milk, yup, running with the pack, got slipped, hands in the cookie jar, cut his finger off, nigga being greedy, we gon' cut his tummy out, 100 bricks on the road, take a couple routes, flush mama house, her man's a Philly couch, I ain't really with the razzle dazzle, knock him out, but then I throw him off the boat paddle, go to Tijuana, put the kilo on the saddle, sack him, hit a lick and cop a pterodactyl, pap him, chop it, bite down like an apple, match it with the acres, with the horses in the cattle, like the narco, got dope like Pablo, cut throat like Pablo, chop trees with the Draco, on the north got Diego, say hasta luego, we'll be in rapping kilo, snub nose with potato.
Damn, Zeus, you too cold, bruh. What you doing?
Bad bitch, she do what I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Order a buffalo, not a blueberry fago. Fuck go, and we straight to the source shit. 2 small pins just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight. Bad bitch, she do what I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Order a buffalo, not a blueberry fago. Fuck go, and we straight to the source shit. 2 small pins just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes.
It is done officially, and I already put it up on the wall. So this is the one that I made with y'all on camera, and then let me show you the first 2 that we started with off camera. So I think this one out of all of them is my favorite, but this is, I think, the first one that I did. And then there's the second one. I'll show y'all up close. And then after I had these 3 done, I was like, the wall is so big, I feel like I could fit another one. And so then I created this one, which is way more similar to the one that was on Pinterest. Like, all of these are kind of similar to it, but just my own recreation of them. But when you back up and you see them all together, like, I just feel like they look like a collection, right? Like, I think it's so cute. I'm proud of myself because I was really scared doing this project. This one looks darker on camera for some reason. Let me see if I can brighten it up. But honestly, it looked way darker the other day when I first finished it, and then I had to like go in and paint over it because I was just like, no. I think that's the kind of like the true color. But if y'all can see, this little area right here on both pieces are a little darker. And I could go back in and adjust that and like make it all blend, but I'm not really mad about it. It gives it, you know, a little bit of dimension, so I'm okay with it. And then the same thing I did to the paintings, I did to the edges. So like if it's matte over here, it's matte on the side, and if it's satin, it's satin on the side. This one is satin all around, so this whole border is satin. This whole border is matte. And then where I have the satin under the bottom is also satin. And then the same for this, satin all around the top and then matte all around the bottom and the sides. But I think it came out really good, y'all. What do y'all think? I like it. If I ever get tired of the color, I feel like I can just go in and adjust the colors. That's how easy it is. Like I can literally just go in and paint over it and make sure my satin spots stay satin, and then mattify the paint with the baking powder. So, or I could just get matte paint. But I like it. Now my next dilemma is this situation. I don't really like the greenery on greenery. I did have a bowl that don't mind my table is dirty, I gotta clean it, but I did have a bowl that I was gonna put here. I'm still thinking about putting it there, but I also still have to spray paint it because it's like a different color. So yeah, I'm working on that, trying to figure out what I want to do. I liked the plant here initially. I don't know if I like it now. I just think this is too much, but I could always move this and do my flat bowl. And then I was thinking about putting like balls in it. So I don't know, or maybe I can do a project and just like purchase some foam balls and spray paint them like a dark color, and then add moss on top of them. Do my own like moss balls. I have to see like the price comparison and see if it even makes sense. Or should I just buy them? I don't know, but this is what we're working with so far. I'm super happy with the artwork. I literally been putting this project off for months. I had these canvases for over a year, and finally I was just like, I'm bored. I need to do something. Let me get back to doing what I love. I think I've been like suffering from like imposter, is that what's called, imposter syndrome? Just like feeling unmotivated and everything, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, girl, you have goals and you can't reach those goals if you don't work, meaning filming videos and stuff. So trying to get back to me slowly but surely, but I am happy about the artwork that I did, so that's like a win for me. Now what I'm working on is my coffee table. So I already started to spray paint my coffee table. I went ahead and went with spray paint, black matte spray paint, and then I'm going to roll over it with polyurethane, matte polyurethane to seal it and to make sure it doesn't get messed up. But I can show y'all the top of the table because so far right now I only spray painted the bottom half of the table. So I just have it sitting in my hallway. Don't mind the snoring, that's Chris. This is the top half of the table. I took the legs off and took it to the garage and spray painted it. And then, oh shoot. This is the front of the table. It looks crazy because I had to sand everything down before spray painting. So I sanded everything down with my sanding machine, and then I like cleaned all the dust, wiped all the dust several times because it was so much dust. But I got all of that clean, and then I took the bottom half of the table, detached from the top half. I put the screws up, took it downstairs, and I literally just spray painted it. So I guess we could go like look at it really fast. But I just used Rust-Oleum black flat spray paint. I'm gonna show y'all really fast. And then after I'm done, my hallway smells like spray paint. But I tried to like cover everything with plastic to not like have the overspray going all over the place. But let's look at it. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. So this is the bottom of the table, and it's still drying, as you can see, like all the different wet spots. I may have to sand this part and then spray it again, like sand it smooth and then spray it again, because that's the first part I did initially, and it started to like balls or something started to come out of the spray paint. And I think it's because I didn't shake the spray paint can well. So after I shook it, it started to come out like actual spray paint without like a texture. So everything else I was able to spray, but I literally just did this a couple minutes ago, so it's definitely still wet. But this is what I'm using. Can y'all see that? I don't know why my camera just does not like to focus. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Rust-Oleum flat black. It bonds to wood, metal, and more. This is basically the spray paint that I use all the time, and I have a few cans of these flat matte, so I think I'm gonna run out of this by the time I finish this bottom half, because I need to make sure everything is covered. So what I'm doing is letting this dry, and then I'm gonna let it dry completely. Like if it needs days to dry, that's what I'm gonna allow myself to have, days for it to dry. And then once I'm done, once it's done drying for like maybe 2 or 3 days, I'm gonna flip it over, inspect it, spray all the areas that I missed, because I know I missed some, like that opposite side I couldn't get to over there. So I know I missed some, but I'm gonna allow it to dry, and then I just want everything to look smooth. And I'm glad that I had that texture issue with the spray paint on the bottom half of the table that is on the floor, because not a lot of people, nobody's gonna really see that. It's gonna be on the bottom, and when I go in, I just have to like reinforce the screws and stuff and make sure it's sturdy. And then I'll take this up, bring the tabletop down, and then do that part. But I'm glad I had that issue here, so that when it's time for me to do the top of my table, I'm not dealing with issues like that, because I need the top of my table to be extremely smooth and just right. So yep, that is what I'm working on today. Also, I'm also filming another video, which I don't know when y'all will see. I don't know if this will be first or that will be first, but my friend is coming over and we are working on things for her wedding. Speaking of that, I need to fix something on the sign, but I'll do that later, because the stuff is in my car. But we are going to be using a gold hoop in that video, and y'all just have to watch that video to see what we're doing. But she's coming over here in a little bit, so now that I got this situated, now I'm about to go put that stuff together that I'm gonna need for when she comes, and then the projects will be getting started. So I'll update y'all in a little bit, like on tables and stuff like that. I'll update y'all, but that's pretty much what today consists of. Just filming content and actually doing the behind the scenes work and getting stuff done and getting myself back motivated, because the like unmotivated Kiana is annoying to me, and I'm trying to get out of my funk. So say a prayer for your girl that all motivation comes back. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all maybe later, tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see.
At first I said that I love you and you ain't say that shit back. It's kinda